but by all means, you can, you know, jump ahead of me and go online to QVC.com and search for all those items as well if you see items recently on air. All right, we have got this all over embroidered flutter sleeve cotton blouse. So getting right into our show with a clearance sale price. And I say not just any clearance sale price, 55% savings in the most beautiful embroidery and a great silhouette. It's a 644478 is going to be your item number on this one. We do have some really pretty colors for you to choose from as well. So this one is this gorgeous sunlight yellow. Now we are down to our final 200. We also have it in this beautiful periwinkle. So it's that like purpley blue, fewer than 150. Ooh, that's not many. And then I love this white. Oh gosh, this is gorgeous. There's only 500 to go around. White's gonna be the best bet to get your size. It's also one of my favorites because you could pair it to with like beach pants and different colors and stuff like that. It'll look great. 644478 is your item number. So 3 great colors to choose from. We've got the first day at this low price and Jackie Morgan, who has been one hard-working gal. We just had a very big Denim and Company day yesterday, so it's really good. Oh my gosh, you look so cute.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel, you know, all over the place this morning, but it's all good. You know, left yesterday 4 a.m., got home at 3 a.m. My dog woke up 6 a.m. barking,
Oh, no.
but I feel put together in my outfit.
You
I
look
feel
real
so ready for the holiday.
The tank, the jeans, that cute little sweater that Jackie's wearing, all of that is coming up. But let's talk about this top. So this one's an embroidered flutter sleeve. It's all cotton. This embroidery is so substantial. Holy cats, look at all this.
I know. Isn't it amazing? And it is so soft and comfortable because it's 100% cotton yarn, but that is a great close-up. You could see this beautiful floral embroidery, and it's all over, Allie. As you and I always say, we could have just done the front, but we did the back, the sleeves, you know, the top of the garment. It's so pretty. Flutter sleeve, which gives you that arm coverage we desire. You know, it gives you that nice sleeve there that's feminine. And then the back that you were showing, which is one of my favorite parts, it has that beautiful shearing detail that opens up that back yoke on the body.
Yeah, it's pretty. So it doesn't cling in the back. It's going to float really nicely. It is fully buttoned in the front, so fully functional buttons. Oh, just kidding. They're not.
They're faux.
Okay, thank you. See, you had me at hello. Yeah, that is how good they are. But you do have that really pretty button down the front. The nice thing about that, look, you never have a side angle peekaboo. You know what I mean? Are you ever like sitting at a table with someone or you're at the restaurant and you're worried that like the person to your left or your right, if you bend a certain way, you're like, well, for the front, I'm fine. But if I like lean over and I'm cutting something on the table, so you don't have that. Story
of my life, because I have a large chest, right? So when I wear beautiful woven shirts, sometimes the button opens and it's so embarrassing. I remember I was at a board meeting and I was sitting there and it almost opened up. So you don't have to worry about it like you pointed out. So, yeah, it was really embarrassing.
The white, okay, and here's the thing. Let me go through the colors. We have white, periwinkle, and that butter yellow, but look at Pam. Pam, 150 I've been spoken for. It's $23.99. Look how great the silhouette is on Pam. It's such a pretty feminine top. And if I remember correctly, Pam might be 5'9½", and I believe she wears the 1X.
Yep.
We'll
100% correct.
We'll test myself. I was making up words last hour, so you never know. I was right. Okay, so Pam's 5'9½". She is in that 1X. So if that helps you pick your perfect size, do that. Let me show you. This is that butter yellow. It's so pretty. It's called sunlight yellow, fewer than 150. We have the periwinkle, and we also have the white. Now, it's all 100% cotton, machine wash, tumble dry, but you might be wondering, like, how see-through is this? Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the white. I can see my hand ever so slightly, just a faint. So it's gonna be really up to you whether you like to put a little cami underneath. That would be like the most modest way to wear it. Otherwise, if you have like a neutral colored bra, or maybe it's I've got this Breezy's like long line seamless bra in a neutral color, you could wear that underneath too. So it's really up to you how much. The white is probably has is the lightest of the colors. That periwinkle, it doesn't matter. I mean, just don't put like a dark color underneath. Fewer than 100 in the periwinkle. And same with the sunlight yellow. Like if I had my neutral bra underneath, I would feel completely comfortable. So it's really up to you. If you did want to layer something, you can, but I don't think you have to. Look how pretty that sunlight yellow looks too with denim. These are coming up a little later. I love blues and yellows together. Those look pretty. Or, ooh, with white, Jackie.
I was just gonna say, pull that white out because that looks unbelievable with all the colors.
White outfit?
Yes, 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 yes. Love that together.
I always feel like I love to wear all white, and I always feel like I'm a little daring because I also drink a lot of coffee. And I'm like, I know something's gonna spill on this, but I don't care. It looks so pretty. I'm willing to take the risk. Okay, the jeans we're gonna look at in just a little bit too, but take advantage. This is the 4th of July sale. You know, this is when you get to stock up on great items for this season. $23.99. It's a beautiful, beautiful fabric. You know, this is something too that I think Denim & Company does so well is their fits and their fabric. You know, having something that's so, like you could have done just like little whispers of embroidery, but look how dense the embroidery is.
It's true. You know, we could have, like I said, just done the front. We did it all around the garment, even to the sleeve. When I worked on the manufacturing side, my boss, to get the price down for a retailer, would be like, okay, we're just doing the front with embroidery. This is gorgeous. And, you know, it is so soft. Sometimes when people think of embroidery, they think it'd be like scratchy. This is not at all. It feels like butter. That's how soft this is.
White has been really popular. And if you're picking up the white, you're really smart. It's over half of our quantity in this show is in the white. We have this really pretty naturals pant coming up in our show that this would look fantastic with, that has some embroidery trim on it. We also have beach pants coming up, our jeans. So this top is gonna take you immediately now, you're gonna love wearing it because it's 100% cotton, but it's also gonna transition you into end of summer, early fall, when the temperatures are still very fickle. It might feel a little cool in the morning, but by the time like the day hits, it's nice and toasty again. This is the top you want to wear. Now, when we started our show today, we had 900 to go around. Guess what? If you want the white, there's only 300. If you want the sunlight yellow, there's fewer than 100. And then if you want that beautiful periwinkle purpley blue, there's only 4 dozen. This is one of those shades that I think some people see it more blue and some people see it more purple, hence periwinkle. I see a little more purple, but that's just
Yeah, I do too. I do too, and it's one of my favorite colors.
Our director's like, well, it's periwinkle. That's what it's called. $23.99, 55% savings for a top that I know Pam is going to get that sunlight yellow. She's going to wear it this year, and then she's going to pull it out again next season. That's kind of the difference of the quality you buy with Denim & Company, why so many of you keep not only coming back to shop with us at QVC with our own brands, but specifically Denim & Company that is celebrating, is it 25 or 30 years, Jackie? Help me remember.
31.
31.
This
Right?
is our
when you think about
31st year.
When you think about 3 decades of great fashions, you don't get by, you know, unless you're bringing great fabrics and fantastic fits. And that's where we really see the difference.
Absolutely. I mean, it launders beautifully too. Machine wash, tumble dry low, so you don't have to worry about that. And like you said, we've been around 31 years. Not many retailers can say that. I've worked with all of them across the US, and a lot of them unfortunately went out of business.
Yeah.
So we do it right. Our fabrics are right. It launders beautifully. I also, you know me, Allie, I like that sleeve coverage. So this flutter sleeve is very feminine, but gives you that coverage that we desire. So on those really hot, humid days, this is perfect to wear.
Yeah, completely. Hey, here's the deal. A lot of you are shopping with us today. You know, maybe you had 4th of July parties yesterday and on Friday, and now you're sitting at home. The tricky part is these are getting very limited. If it's just sitting in your cart, it's not yours until you check out. So well over half of our quantity is gone. If you want to make sure you get your color and your size for $23.99, be sure to place your order. A 644478 is going to be your item number. We have it in the white. There's about 200 to go around. We also have it in the sunlight yellow. There's 6 dozen. And then this one right here is that beautiful periwinkle, final 3 dozen. We came home, we had a friend's birthday party. A good friend of ours turned 50. And when we were coming home, it was like 30 minutes away. It was like time for dinner. So I told my husband, I was like, should we just like order a pizza, you know, pick up and make it easy for the kids? The one cheese pizza, and this is from like a chain, $17.99. I was like, it's $17.99 for 8 slices. And my husband looked at me and he goes, honey, it's $20.25. But think about this, this cotton shirt is $23.99. Right? And I'm gonna get a lot more use out of the cotton top than I did the pizza. A644478. Over how many spoken for? Over 500 spoken for in our beautiful